Today I'll be reviewing two new media devices. Both of these devices have three functions built into them. These devices will provide you unrestricted streaming for Netflix, Hulu, Amazon TV, and essentially any application you can access on the Google Play Store. Feature number two is a built-in GPS-based navigation system. The GPS antenna is built inside each unit, so it does not require an external antenna. And the purpose for GPS navigation preloaded is so you don't have to rely on cellular or Wi-Fi or a hotspot. Installing these modules into your radio would be no different than installing a new stereo that had a navigation system built in. And option number three is also the feature that the units require to in order to interface into the vehicle, and that is that the vehicle is equipped with CarPlay. So I'm going to go ahead and just show you what I mean. This is your CarPlay icon. Right now we're in a 2022 Porsche Taycan, and in this vehicle, as you can see, CarPlay has been activated because the device is plugged into the vehicle right now. Your connectivity for the device is actually provided via two USB cables, as you can see here. Now you would connect these USB cables to the device, and in this case, as you can see, the one that says box goes into the physical box. The other end would connect to your vehicle. Now in the event you have a USB-A or the USB standard connector, the device also provides the standard connection as well. So you get both of those cables. Once the device is connected, it will proceed to automatically utilize the CarPlay connectivity. You can simply push the icon to launch it if it doesn't auto launch on its own. We are going to demonstrate each of the three functions of what this module can provide, along with some additional features that the module does as well. So let's go ahead and start off by launching Netflix here. Now what you see on this side are quick shortcut menus. These menus give you a shortcut to the most recent application you've decided to use. So in this case, if I want to launch Amazon Prime, which I'm not going to because I'm not logged in yet, Amazon Prime pops up on top over here. Spotify would pop up if I use it, etc., etc. But in this case, I'm going to go ahead and launch Netflix. As you can see, the user interface on Netflix, this is the actual user interface of each application. These are not translations of, these are the actual applications. So there is no relearning how to use or function the apps. They are the exact apps on the Google Play Store that you'll have access to. So if you want to play a movie, of course, let's go ahead and play this movie, push play. All of your controls, all of your operations are exactly as they would be from the factory app, from your television on your house, from your smartphone. You have everything the same here. Play, pause for the movie. If you want to jump ahead 10 seconds, if you want to adjust the slider to fast forward, you have all of these options to utilize right here through your factory screen. Now, it's important to note that if at any time you want to exit the module itself's functionality, how you do that is you can push a home key on your radio. You can push the source key on your steering wheel. You can do anything you want to the system. We even created a shortcut access to get back to the factory screen through our system itself. You can push the home key, and that'll take you back to your primary menu as well. So let's go ahead and enter back in. So as far as streaming, as you can see, Netflix, Amazon Prime, we have Disney Plus, HBO Max, Hulu, Peacock. We essentially have most of your more commonly used streaming applications, but in the event you want a different one, simply access the Google Play Store, download the application, and the module will proceed to launch and allow controllability of that. Moving into the next feature, this is where the module really has a large amount of potential. Now, both modules come with the navigation software built into them. And the reason why that's important, as I stated before, is when you have CarPlay and you're using CarPlay as your navigation source, it works fantastic. The only downside to CarPlay is that it requires cellular data and a cellular connectivity in order for it to operate. Our system does not. If you do not have Wi-Fi connected, if you do not have a smartphone in the vehicle, it's okay. This pertains to the navigation function only, though. The navigation system will operate without Wi-Fi or a phone or a hotspot. Simply push the iGo Primo Next Gen mapping. The mapping will proceed to launch. When it launches, you have full functionality and operation of your system. Proceed new route, multi-point route, anything that you want to do in this system, you have access to do so. The system will give you voice guidance. It will show highlights of traffic and things of that nature. Now, the traffic portion only works when you're connected to Wi-Fi. But in a standard usage, as you see here, you get your standard mapping. The system shows you route guidance with voice guidance as well. Essentially everything that you see here. All of your standardized navigation functions. It has 12 plus million points of interest. You have memory for your address book. Everything that a standard navigation system would come with. So that covers the navigation. In the third function of the system, what we added, as I stated, is wireless CarPlay. Now, the reason why we did that is because for some vehicles that have CarPlay, the manufacturers have only included one additional USB port. So obviously, if we connect our device to the vehicle, we're going to take up that singular USB port. So what we did, because that port was delegated for CarPlay, is our device includes an application at no additional charge, wireless CarPlay, that you can access through the SpeedPlay icon. Now, if I had had my phone connected to the app here, I would connect the box there. Once I do that, the system will automatically recognize Android Auto or CarPlay, connect to your phone, and it would launch your phone's CarPlay solution. Now, it is important to understand, again, this is not a translated CarPlay experience. This is the original factory CarPlay experience. So we are not altering it or changing it. The customer will not have to learn a new user interface. And if at any time, again, they want to exit the CarPlay experience, they can simply push the back arrow here to get out of it, go into any other app, or push the screen. Another application pops up. As you can see here, push the home key, and the home key will take you out of whatever feature you're sitting in, back to your main menu. One final thing, as you can see here, is this menu there. It's a quick access menu, so you don't have to back out of screens individually. You can simply touch anywhere on the screen. The white dot pops up, push the white dot, your shortcut keys pop up, and now you have your quick access right here. One final feature of the system, aside from all of the other applications that you see here, the system does have Bluetooth communication built in for hands-free. It can pair your address book inside of it. It can stream media through it. You are not losing any factory features through this, and in fact, it enhances your user interface. But what we've also put inside this system is split screen. As I stated earlier, split screen functionality is going to be incredibly usable with this module when you decide to launch, let's say, multiple applications like navigation, for example. If we want to launch, here we go. There's your split screen there. Let's choose whatever we want to pop up over here. Let's say we want navigation on this side. Great. Well, now we have navigation. You can change the application on this side if you want. You can combine the screens, close one down, open the other one up. It really gives you a full option to customize your customer's user experience through this.